Ready?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that you are ready. I was just reading the book.
Okay.
Okay. So we are on the fourth verse, right?
Yeah, we are on the fourth verse. Yeah.
Appa kathanychit narajan durlabam tatra api uppam shruti bharatanam yastva mumuktau na yateta moodaha dhihi sahi atmaha swam vinihti asad grahat. So what he's saying is he's talking about the urgency.
Mhm.
Okay, now first we need to know who is this person. When we say I am this person, then it's very hard to break the relationship between the body and soul. Okay. Because I always feel I exist. This body. If you were to ask me what I was doing 10 years ago, I will be able to remember something. And if you ask me what I was doing 20 years ago, I might remember something. If shown a photograph and something like that. But I would not agree with the view that I did not exist 1 minute before.
Mm.
And we did this, we did that. So many different things we would come up trying to prove the identity.
Yeah.
Okay. So now, if you were to ask, or if you were to ask me, when did you get married? And then I would say a date, and then, but I might not remember everything. But the mind says it's okay if you don't remember everything, it is fine. Nobody remembers anyway, so you're fine.
Mm.
How ignorance works. So then it is very difficult to break the soul and body. And also it is equally very difficult to break mind and soul. And it is very difficult to come out of the concept of soul.
Concept of
Soul. Soul. Soul.
soul. Okay. Soul.
Very difficult. One is body with the soul. Then mind with the soul. Third one, soul itself. What the point?
Okay. Yeah.
What I'm trying to say is, when we say a soul, we call that as Atman.
Mm.
It is Atman. So there is a differentiation. Atma is an individual caught up in the samsara. Atman is one which doesn't have anything to do with anybody at all.
Okay.
So we would presume, or the person presumes, that I exist. The ego self makes it possible. Buddhi, that is ahankara, buddhi, manas. These three things make impossible look possible.
Okay.
Now, in this impossible possible, it is difficult to say I don't have a relationship. I would say that I have a relationship. I have a relationship with my parents. I have a relationship with my wife, with with the society, with the company, friends, relatives, this and so. What he's trying to say is that Lappa katanchit narajanma durlabam. Somehow you have got. Don't worry how that somehow happened, but now it has happened. Okay. Tatra api puntva. To have as a message.
Your voice is sometimes breaking, Vilas, actually.
How
I
is
don't
it
know.
now?
Yeah, I'm not sure if it is a network issue.
I also having this background noise actually.
Yeah.
So shall we shift to Skype?
Yeah,
You have
sure.
Skype phone.
Yeah, I have Skype as well.
So
Which Skype? The normal Skype or the business Skype?
not the business. We can even do with business, right? But can you record? And now that background noise is gone, are you able to hear?
Yeah, very much okay now. Yeah.
Still, it is there. When you come near, it is giving that sound. So
Maybe I'll mute.
ah, so now it is gone. Are you able to hear?
Yes, I'm able to hear you. Yeah.
Okay. So
I,
shall
I,
we?
I will. Yeah, I will keep on mute. Whenever I have something to ask, then I will.
Okay, fine. Okay. So what he's trying to say is that when that you have been born as a man or a male, and also you are able to get Shruti Paradarshanam. Paradarsha means you are able to see, just like a mirror. You are able to see what the reality is through the Shrutis. Shruti means the Upanishad. You are able to understand the Upanishad. You are able to comprehend them. Okay. So that being the case, Yatvat Mumukshau na yateta. Having got this, if somebody is not serious about it, doesn't have the urgency for liberation, Moodaha Dihi, isn't it that he's a dumb-headed person or a dull-headed person? That having got all of this, knowing that he's been born as a human, he's been born as a male, he's able to understand the Shruti, he's able to feel what it is, yet he doesn't have the urgency of liberation. Don't you think that he is such a mad person? That means his mudaha dihi is intellect. So his intellect has gone wrong, meaning he's become a dull-headed person. Sahi atmaha swam. Sahi atma swah. What ha swam means? Ha means to cut. It's like a person is cutting his atma or committing suicide. Vinihanti asad grahat. Hanti means destroying. Vinihanti means excessively destroying oneself by taking asat. Asat means unreal. So what is this real and unreal? Very simple words if you were to say. I exist. That is unreal. How? If I was existing, then there is nothing called as an infancy, then there is childhood, then there is teenage, then there is adulthood, then there is middle age, then there is old age and all that. I should have remained the same from the birth. That's not has happened. Second, the relationship also keeps on changing along with that. As an infant, the mother and the father and the infant have a different relationship versus once it is called as a child. And then same thing is not holding good when it becomes a boy or a girl. Then it is not the same when it becomes a teenager. It's not the same when it becomes an adult. It's not the same when it becomes middle age. And it's not the same when it becomes an old age. So relationships keep on shifting back and forth. So basically, it becomes a transactional kind of a relationship. Depending upon the size of the child, we are making a relationship. A bigger child, we have a different relationship, even bigger with different relationship. So how can that happen? That is asad. Because it's changing minute by minute. When your son was born, or rather my son was born, he never had a mustache. He was not, right now he is studying in his medical. He was, when he's born, he was not studying then. So now that person who was born at that time is different than the person who is studying. It's not the same. It's quite visible. But yet the mind says, no, you are the same person. And that is muda, dull-headed. Because the person is not able to see what really happens or what really happening. So he clings, he holds on to himself even though everything is changing. I have ability to hold, saying that, it is myself. So I was studying first standard and second standard and 10th standard and going to college and university and this and that and so many things. None of it is true. It's only names and forms. There is no reality there. So this is what he's saying. Vinihanti asad grahat. Grahat means is to possess. So I keep on possessing something which is by itself is no real. Another example, beautiful example you can see. Now you are there. Now you have many relationships. You are, when I joined in ABB, you and I were looking like more like a colleagues. Now we made friendship. So the colleague is gone, right? Or still exists, but majorly friendship. So you become a friend, I become a friend. Then what happened to Vilas and Srihari? They don't exist. Actually. Then the same person, same body is called as father. And the same body is called as son. The same body is called as, we already covered colleague, then we call them as a brother, if you have a younger brother or elder brother, whatever. Then the same body is called as an husband. And the same body is called as a neighbor. And the same body is called as boss, if you have people reporting to you. But nobody asks, who is Srihari? And there's no answer to that. And same thing with me, there is no answer. If somebody asks, who is Vilas? No answer. This is called asat. So what we are trying to establish is what is unreal. We are doing all effort to establish it. And what is real, we don't even want to see it. Because we fear that when we see the reality, there is nothing required for existence. For unreal, we have to do a lot of things to exist. Otherwise, it's not possible. Are you able to get the point? Okay, so that's what he's saying. So we'll go next. Itaha kaha nu asti mudhatma yastu swarte pramadayati durlabham manushyam deham prapya tatra api paurusham. Again he repeats it to bring forth this argument. Itak kahanu asti mudatma. Is there anybody who is much dumber than this? That's the question. Yastu swarte pramadayati. Pramada means heedlessness, or we can say lethargy. Okay. So he says, Yastu swarte, for selfishness, for selfish reasons. He has become so much careless about it, or heedless about it, or lethargical about it. Durlabham manushyam deham. This deha, the body, what has been possessed, is fit for realization. Okay. But he doesn't know. Prapya tatra api paurusham. And that too possessing the purusha. Because he has the ability, he alone has the ability to get realized. But still he feels, no, I think I'm not yet ready. My children have to grow and then they have to go to the college or school or whatever it is, then get married. Or they have to find a job, then get married. Then I have to relax. Then once they relax, I relax. And then I need to have the grandchildren. I need to see them. I need to be with them. And then finally, I will do this. So he says, nobody can be as fool as this because he doesn't know that next life will he get this opportunity? No idea. Having got this opportunity, he doesn't want to utilize it. What more fool can he be? So now he says this is for people who are totally, what I can say, called ritualistic. Okay, so he says in sixth stanza, Vadantu shastrani yajantu devan kurvantu karmani bhajantu devataha atmaikya bodhena vinapi mukti na siddhyati brahma shatantare api. This is the nicest ever shloka in the entire Vivekachudamani. I love this one because it gives you clarity on what you should do and what you should not do. Vadantu shastrani. 99% of the people, whichever religion they are, they will recite the scriptures. They will bring a lot of books. They will compare this book versus that book and make notes and then come up with their own literature, their own way of observation, all of that. Okay, so he says, Vadantu Shastrani Yajantu Devan. This is a very deep verse in Yajantu Devan. Yaj is to practice. Okay, practice by way of tapas. In saying that I will invoke this God and he will or she will help me. So he says, Yajantu Devan. Now I have belief in, let us say, Tirupati. Now what I'm going to do is, I will say, I will offer 1,000 rupees undi to Srinivasa. And then I will put a carrot and stick in the front. You do this to me, I'll give you 1,000 rupees. I'll come to Tirupati. I will drop in your hundi. And I will do exactly what you want me to do. So what I will do, yesterday was Ekadashi. So I will start Ekadashi. Okay, and then I do Parayana. That is morning I will recite, afternoon I will recite, in the evening also I will recite. Just like what the Muslims do. They do 5 times namaz. So I will do that. Then I will listen to discourses. Somebody will tell the pravachana. So I'll go and listen. Then I will visit the temples whenever, whatever days I should be visiting. And then I do yaja. Yaj in another way is called ownership. Yajamana. So I will own all those things which will give me fruits. So I will invoke the gods. I will say, dear God, you are seeing me that I am in trouble. I am ready to do everything for you. Please give me what I am asking for. Kurvantu karmani bhajantu devataha. This is what the beautiful karmani, one single line. It is called karma kanda. Just do the rituals. So Sandhya Vandana thrice in a day, then followed by so many other rituals. then followed by so many practices, penances, this, that. So he says, Kurvantu karmani bhajantu devataha. Then you have bhajantu devataha. So there is called bhakti, cult. They keep on reciting one nama after the other. So they would say, I will recite Vishnu Sahasranama for 108 times. I will do it. Bhajantu. There is yajantu, here it is bhajantu. I will not do yaja. I will do bhaja. What is bhaj? Bhaj means is to devote. Bhajantu means completely devote. I am a devotee. I am a devotee of yours. That means I will say, I am a Pamara. You have to now make me cross the river. I will not cross. This samsara you only brought me. So what will happen in bhakti is that I will say to the God, you only brought me this. So now you only have to cross me the river. I will not cross. I will do whatever you will ask me to do. You may ask me to jump, I will jump. You ask me to sit, I will sit. You ask me to stand, I will stand. You ask me to not to eat, I will not eat. If you ask me to eat, I will eat. But please make me cross the river of samsara. Atmaikya bodhena vinapi. One who doesn't strive for exploring himself, mukti na siddhyati. No liberation is possible. Nobody can take anybody from one shore to another shore except for himself. So he says in the last, Brahma Shatantare api. Even if you are born Shata 100 times as a Brahma, you will not get liberated. Not as a human, as a Brahma. So one
question. What is this Atmaikya Bodha?
Atma Aikya. Aikya means what is good for the Atma.
Okay.
Meaning Atma Aikya Bodhena. Bodha is to learn what is good for the Atma. Meaning disconnecting the body with the Atma, disconnecting the mind with the Atma, disconnecting the Atma with the Atma.
Okay. Which is so you said Atman is the
Atman has no existence.
Okay.
Now it's like this. I'll give you a very simple. I think I spoke to you, but I will again tell you that. See, now in the whirlpool, the original river is flowing, but this thing is there, right? This circling thing.
Yeah.
It has no life on its own, actually.
Exactly. Yeah.
It has a borrowed existence from the river. That we call it as Atma.
Okay.
What is good for that Atma is to merge with that river, not to circle there.
Clear.
Clear, no?
Yeah.
So what we are, yeah, go ahead.
In the previous line, there is something called as Kurvantu Karmani. So what exactly is Kurvantu means? The previous line. Padantu Sastrani Yajantu Devan Kurvantu Karmani.
Kurvantu Karmani is just, karma is ritual.
Okay.
See, there is two things, a good question. There are two things in Vedanta. One is Karma Kanda and one is Upasana Kanda. Karma Kanda means all that which will bind you with karma, good karma, bad karma.
Okay.
See, doing Gayatri Japa, doing Homa, doing Havana, doing the Pitru Karya, doing Sandhya Vandanam, all that accumulates good karma. Not doing it will give you bad karma. but they both are karma only.
Okay.
So kurvantu karmani is doing the rituals without a break. Now what Shankara says, you should not do it. If you want liberation. See, it is this way, Sri Hari. What is the end goal of the person, of the Atma, has to be decided. What is that I want? I as Vilas, existing in this body, or I as the Atma, named as Vilas, existing in this body, what is it requiring? What is the end result, end goal?
Liberation.
No, wait. I have to set the goal.
Okay.
Atma has to set the goal.
Oh, okay.
First thing, I want a comfortable living. That is a materialistic goal. Perfect. No problem with that. Then I want to accumulate good deeds. Reason being, without good deeds, I will end up in papa, or I will end up in sorrowful states. So I have understood that I should not be doing any demerits. I should be only doing merits. That is the religious goal. Comes third and the most important, which is very difficult to follow, is giving up both punya and papa. That is the spiritualistic goal. In the first one, materialistic goal, I want to be comfortable. Absolutely fair. Good. Continue. What you will get? New life. Whatever aspiration the person has, something will get fulfilled now and something will go to the next life. It's okay. Absolutely fair. There is no papa and punya concept in the materialistic life. So you do whatever you want to do and you get whatever you will get. That person. That is this person called Vilas in this life might get right now or might get later. Now the second one, religious, it's slightly difficult than the first one. Because the first one is intellectual. You can really see it working. I study, I write the exam, and then I can apply. That is on the materialistic side. I buy the home, I buy the car, all that can be seen. But this religious one cannot be seen. Because it takes time. What takes time? The rituals take time, the havana takes time, the homa takes time, the yajna takes time, all those takes time. But I also need to have belief in that it is going to work. So that is called as karma kanda. So I go on to the karma. And the third one, bhajantu devata, is on bhakti. Now I go one step further. I will not only do karma, I will also get into bhakti. So what I do, as soon as I get up, I will start Karagre, Vasate, Lakshmi, Karavadhe, Saraswati, like that. Nothing wrong. There is absolutely no wrong in that. Then I will take bath, then I do my Sandhya Vandana Vidhi, then I will do yoga, then I will do this, I will do that. I will pray. I will ensure that I don't do any mistake in the whole day. That is called upasana. Upa means near. Asana is to sit. So sitting near a teacher, I'll find a teacher who will teach me what I should do, just like what you have done. You have gone in search of a teacher, and the teacher has told you, you do this following. You'll be happy. And you are doing it, and you're happy. So what all did you do? You have done the materialistic, you have also done the religious, and you are also doing the karma kanda. The upasana kanda. Okay. So you are doing the vitta. Vitta means wealth, collection of wealth. Secondly, you are doing dharma or dharmika. Then you are doing upasana. These three is what you are doing. So what is your end goal? You have to set it. If your end goal is upasana, okay, you are established. No problem. If your end goal is dharmika, okay, good. If your end goal is vitta, that's also fine. Nothing wrong. So the consciousness, which is atma, not atman, atma, you are using that for this purpose. That's called sankalpa. The problem comes, Srihari, when we want liberation, but we are in bondage. That's the problem. Meaning we say, I cannot liberate right now because my wife is there. If my wife was not there, I would have got liberated. That is foolishness. Because my child is there, I cannot get liberated. If the child was not there, I would have got liberated. If the job is there, so I cannot liberate. So we get into this kind of dilemma. So you have 3 steps process. 1, vitta, dharma, upasana, then moksha. So we have also defined in our Hindu scriptures, we have defined it as dharma, artha, kama, moksha. So you start your life, become a dharmic, artha, take all the material comforts, kama, enjoy the sensuality and work towards liberation. So first 25 years, next 75 years, next 25. So you will have the grihastha ashrama and this ashrama and that ashrama. So all the 4 ashramas you will complete. Okay. So that is the karma kanda view. Vedas, the Krishna says in the 2nd chapter, Vedas talk 2 things. One, majoritarily it talks about karma kanda. What rituals you have to perform to be a better person in your life. There's nothing wrong. But only a few sections talk deep spirituality. So he asked Arjuna, you decide whether you want a karma kanda view or you want this moksha view. If your objective is moksha, give up everything. If your objective is not moksha, then don't worry. Do what you are supposed to do. Just do your duty. You'll get rewarded. So now, if I and you were to work in ABB, to whatever ABB expects, we are rewarded. No problem. So we have to enhance our skill set. We have to attend to certain discipline, certain courses we have to take and pass them. And all of that will help us to move in that direction. So the consciousness, Atma, is now working towards fulfillment of what is there in the mind. So mind will say, I need this. So consciousness will help. Through God or not through God, it is separate. So he says, you can invoke God for helping. Fine, absolutely fine. So, vitta, dharma, upasana, moksha. But when you come to moksha, you should drop both punya phala and papa phala. So he's saying here.
So when you meant drop punya phala and papa phala, so I mean, what is the process in dropping that?
This is not expectation. No expectation.
No, okay.
So in anything, you just give up. Give up means sense that, let us say, Sri Hari, you were to appreciate me and say that you know this Vivekachudamani very nicely. What should I say? And you might refer to hundreds of people, and they might contact you, or they might not even contact. Contacting me, I will say the same thing. Not contacting me, I'll not worry. Otherwise, what will happen? I will come into dharmika view. I have read the scriptures. I have understood. So I will say, Sri Hari, why don't you recommend me to another 50 people? You'll get a lot of punya. So you're going to do that for me. Then you get punya, I get punya. Because now I am going to talk to 50 people, making my own empire now. So many people there, and we discuss, we have these debates and all that, which is a bondage. After this life, again I'm going to come and do the same thing. There's no difference. If I want liberation, what should I do? Don't seek anything. Whoever comes, you do it. Absolutely fine. But don't expect. Don't expect for a reward. Don't expect for a punishment. If you expect for a reward, punishment is backside of that. If it is a coin, heads is reward, tails is punishment. Example, I am supposed to do Sandhya Vandana. I have not done. I am punishing myself. Or somebody else will punish me, saying that, hey, idiot, you did not do Sandhya Vandana today. Oh shit, I forgot. No forgetting. You have to start from again. Today I did not recite Gayatri Mantra. And the person will say, hey, what idiot are you? You didn't say Gayatri Mantra today. Oh shit, forgot. Sorry. Start from beginning. It's punishment. Whenever there is reward, there should be punishment. Whenever there is pleasure, then there should be pain. Whenever there is sukha, there should be dukkha. You will not get one. You will get other. Doing this, you have to stay in the middle. Samastitihi. When you are in samastiti, you are in Brahman. Neither you are liking it nor you dislike it. See, if you were to ask me, do you do Sandhya Vandana? I don't. But do you know? Yes, I know. Great. Do you do Ekadashi? No, I don't. But do you know what is Ekadashi? Yes, I know. That's all is required. Because the idea is not to accumulate, the idea is to give up. If somebody asks me how to do Ekadashi, I will tell. But if somebody asks me, why don't you do it? I'll say, no, it's not required. Because I'm not in any idea or addiction to collect brownie points for doing it. That's what he's saying. So what he's saying is, don't do that. Atmaikya bodhena vinapi muktihi na siddhyati. Because doing all of this, you will not get mukti, but you will get bhukti only. So there are two things, bhukti and mukti. Thinking that you get mukti, you are taking bhukti, which again gives you a cycle of rebirth. So bhukti has to be given. No bhoktru. There is nobody to take it. It's only to give. If somebody asks, hey, give me this, take it. Because nothing is there for me. That is what he is saying that. Even though if you are born 100 times as a Brahma. See, one day of human is 310 days for Pitru. It's almost 1 year. And it is 5 minutes for a Deva of a lower realm of existence. If you were to put an Indra or something like that, it comes to not even seconds, 1 year. And if you were to take Brahma, it's milliseconds. Can't even imagine. So day and night, when you call Samvatsara and all that, Kalpa and all that, it is one Kalpa is 1 day. So it looks too big a figure from human realm perspective. If somebody were to do the Pitru Karya every year, even if he had done for 100 years, he would have done only for 100 days. Each year is one year for human. So you would have only given food for 100 days only, not more. So do you want to do Pitru Karya? Yeah, do it. So that becomes karma kanda. Now, if somebody asks me, do you do? Both the parents are not there, I don't do it. Reason, it gives rebirth. It's very difficult to drop it because people will go against you, saying that, hey, what kind of fellow he is, he doesn't do any Pitru Karya for his own parents. Not realizing that Pitru Karya will bring you back. It will not leave you out because expectation is what? I give to my father like my son is going to give to me. So there's a continuity, not a break. Now I stop. Not with bad thing in my mind. Then again another karma. With a good intent, like whoever was my father, or whoever was my mother, let them work towards liberation. Let them get fruits of action as per their karma. And that's all. That's all I can do. Every year, whenever they have died, I can only say, let them get whatever they're supposed to get. Let them be happy. It's not the food. This food, pinda, is what is required. The originally what is required is what is coming from your heart. There are a lot of people who have very bad memories of their parents inside, but they will do all the rituals because they fear that it is going to bring losses to them. If the Pitru Karya was not done, then they will lose money, they will lose power, they will lose prestige, they will lose that, they will lose this. So they do it in fear of that, which is worse than a karma kanda. They go to the materialistic, vitta. In the materialistic, they suffer, endlessly suffer. So you have these four. So he's talking about the fourth one. And he continues that in the seventh one, if you really see. He says, Amritatvasya na asha asti, vittena iti eva hi shrutihi, braveti karmanaha muktehe, ahetutvam sputam yataha. Beautiful verse. Whatever I was telling you, he is put there. What? Amritatvasya na asha asti. Amrita, deathless. Asha, hope is not there. Asti, not. Vittena iti eva hi shrutihi. Vittena, wealth. Iti eva hi shrutihi. If I keep on reciting and then I will keep on selling that, it is not going to do anything to me. Some people sell it, or most of the people do it for monetary gains or name and fame. Bhaveti karmanaha muktehe. It is said, Bhaveti karmanaha muktehe. By good work alone, no mukti is possible. Ahetutvam sputam yataha. The causes have been indicated with which mukti is possible, not otherwise. I am giving you scriptural references where it is said is what Shankara is saying. First, don't come and argue with me that with doing all of this you will get mukti. I am telling you in where the Shruti it says that with this you will not get. And the wealth, vittena, is good deeds also. And punya, accumulation of everything which will make you enjoy this world of senses. We want to enjoy the five senses. And that's what we are expecting all the time to happen. Any questions? Or shall we proceed?
So, one question. I mean, unless we do karma,
Hmm.
unless we do the karma, um, we, we are in the karma philosophy, right?
Correct.
Where, yeah. So, if karma itself has not to be done, then only, if I understood rightly, um, so it is not the karma that will give the mukti.
Correct.
This is what I understood, right? I mean, if
Correct.
I, so if,
Correct.
yeah, without doing karma, I mean, every day we have to do some, we are bound to do karma. So
Correct.
whether that will have the punya phala or papa phala, whatever the result of the karma could be anything. So I think Krishna was trying to tell, do not think of the result, just to do whatever you are supposed to do. Just
Correct.
do the karma.
Correct.
But here it says, karma will not lead you to mukti.
Correct.
So I
There
think
is contradiction.
yeah, contradicting. Maybe
I will
yeah,
explain it clearly. No, there is
sure.
no contradiction.
Okay.
What Krishna is saying, what Shankara is saying are the same.
Uh-huh.
What Krishna is saying, you have only power to do, not to expect result or returns from
Okay.
them. Karmanye va adhikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana.
First. Hmm.
Ma karma phalahe turbuhu. Ma te sangostu akarma. That
Karma.
means to do karma as though you're not doing karma.
Okay.
You got the point?
Yeah. Okay.
See, I'm supposed to do Pitrukarya. Let's take example. I will just do this kriya called as kriya. You do kriya.
Hmm.
Don't expect anything from there.
Okay.
Four things we do generally as a normal human being. We will first advertise what we are doing.
Hmm.
We will seek opinion on what should be done because we want good return. We don't want bad return. Second. Third, we set expectation on whatever we are doing. Fourth one, most importantly, we are ready to change if the result is not proper. What the point? That's what we keep on doing, whether it is material or spiritual or religious or whatever. Clear. So, another example you can take. Monday I will go to Shiva temple. Tuesday I will go to some temple. Wednesday I will go to this temple. Thursday I will go to Sai Baba. Friday I will go to something else. Saturday I will go to Anjaneya. Why? Because I want fruits to come to me the way I want. In every of our document, if you see, in the last it talks about the Falastuti.
Yeah.
What are the results of doing this? Correct. And we are interested in that. No one you will find will do anything without result. That is what Shankara is also saying. Boss, you are mistaken. Doing this karma will not lead to mukti. That is true. Because you will get result of your action. And you are expecting a result which might not be to your expectation. You will get result.
Hmm.
Definitely you get. Having expected, you will suffer. Either you will change the God, you will change the deity, you will change the day, you will change the city, you will do this, you will do that. So, how many karmas are now done for one karma? Karma was what? Just do.
Yeah.
I'll give you another simple example, Srihari. Let us say you want to eat Anna Sambar.
Okay.
But we don't do that, right? We want sides, we want appalam, then we want this, we want pickle, we want. Let us say it's not there. Now what happens?
Hmm.
Run, buy it, and come back and eat. Is that part of karma? Or is it part of Kriya? It is part of karma. It's not Kriya. Kriya is what? Whatever is fed to you, eat. Fine. Just satisfying the hunger. Are we doing that? Now you can apply that for every job we do. Brushing the teeth. From brushing the teeth, it's just brushing the teeth. But we come up with a concept saying that salt is better, this is better, that is better. Uh, so just see how much concepts have worked out just in brushing a teeth with lemon, with that, with this, and one who does it with that is good, one who doesn't do with that is not good. You see how many, just for a simple 5 minutes activity. But human being brings all of these new karmas into operation and expects it to work. See, now you buy Colgate, it says with salt, and then you find out salt is not required for teeth. Are you happy or unhappy now?
Yep.
Unhappy. If brushing teeth is brushing teeth, it doesn't matter whether it's salt or no salt or with the good or bad, who cares? The objective is to see that this mouth is dirty. Whatever you put in the mouth will smell. So you have to clean. That is kriya. Or you just do karya. Whereas now I add a essence to it. I will brush the teeth using so and so toothbrush and so and so toothpaste only, because that is the only best thing. Nothing else is best. Karma. Now I'm come with another concept. Brushing by this toothpaste is the best, so you get good teeth. Brushing through that, you get bad. We create good and bad. For everything, we create good and bad. This is good. This is good. This is bad. This is good. This is bad. So for school, for this, for even for a homework, for a wearing a T-shirt or shirt or whatever, am I good looking? Am I bad? It is there to look. It is a dirty thing only anyway.
Yeah.
So that is karya. So what Krishna is saying, what Shankara is saying, there is no dispute. He is saying what Krishna himself is saying. Karmanyeva adhikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana. You just do your karma. Because you are bound by karma, just do it, no? You have to eat, just eat. You have to sleep, sleep. There is no logic for why you should sleep. What is there? And we come up with logic, right? 8 hours sleep is a must. Otherwise, you will die. Your BP should be 120/80. Who said? God only knows. So, but we make that concept. Then you should visit dentist once in a month. Who says? Nobody says. But we make that as a concept. You should. And yearly medical checkup is mandatory. Now you see, today you see, Srihari, all the hospitals are closed except for COVID. There is no other thing. That means to say none of them are getting any other ailments. You see now the four things are closed. One, all religious institutions are closed. That means God is not required now, presently. Two, all hospitals are closed. Three, all restaurants are closed. Four, all entertainment are closed. So what is open? What is Satya? That is open. What is Mithya is all closed. So if somebody were to really understand Brahman, Satya, Jagat, Mithya, can see it right now. They don't have to go to Upanishad and study. Four things which were causing people to do it again and again and again. All closed. Nobody is bothered to find out about cholera, malaria, dengue, chikungunya, normal fever, cold, body ache, toothache, Okay, and yearly checkup to see whether the triglycerides have increased, their HDL is there, LDL is there, heart rate. Then you have the treadmill test, you have echo, you have that, this, all gone. You see, the same fear what was there on this has moved to COVID. Everybody is silent. Near my home, there are a lot of hospitals. They have closed down. Srihari, there used to be people like crazy, I'm telling you. They have closed their shutters. You see the fun. All dentists today are closed. All orthopedic surgeons are closed. All heart surgeons are closed. One virus could close all these businesses. Just one virus, not even more. Just one virus. You see the fun, how we are crazy. Is it karma or is it karya? Karma. Simple. You do karma, enjoy. Karya is just the karya. See, what is the job of a doctor? Just to attend to patients. What is the job of a software engineer? Just to develop software. What is the job of a tester? Just to test the product. No personal. This is my product. I am testing it. No. It's not your product. It's ABB product. So there's no ownership. You just do what you're supposed to do. That is Brahma. Because that is what you basically are. You are not this or that. You are basically what is called as Brahman. So Aham Brahmasmi or Tattvamasi. Two things. So what Shankara is saying is, please understand that what you are doing is not right. You are going behind something and doing karma all the time. Relax. Just see. So some people feel only good work is going to take them liberation. He says, sorry, sir. Good work is also again a bondage. Bad work is also a bondage. They both are bondage. Another thing to watch, just if the skin were to be removed, peeled slightly, nobody can stand that smell. Simple. Whatever said and done. Somebody falls on the road. There is blood and pus. Everything is coming out. Sufficient to see what is reality. Skin is not the reality. Below the skin is the reality. Karma is skin. Karya is inside. That's all. Mukti. Done. There's nothing more to explain about Mukti at all. Should we continue or should we stop? It's already 1 hour.
Yeah, I think we'll take a break. We have done until 7th verse.
Yes.
Yeah, from the next one onwards, we will take it up with the live session.
That will be so nice. And that is a very nice one, actually.
Okay.
Preliminary is what has to be done. What should one do?
Okay.
Okay, so like yesterday, I will download this and I'll again upload it in YouTube and I'll send you the link. You can share with your friends.
Sure, Ulas.
Okay, all right.
Thank you.
Have a good day. Bye.
Yeah, thank you. Bye. You too.